You're welcome to Spoonfed with me and Nathan.
Hello.
How are you today, Nathan?
I'm good. Hasn't been a bad day. Had work, but did do some stuff. So,
I went to the seaside today to assess the storm damage.
how much storm damage was there at the seaside?
Well, it was... I don't know, I was well disappointed when I got there, because it was minging weather and it was still windy and stuff, but there was no massive waves crashing on the beach and whatnot, but pretty much all of the bottom of the beach was covered in boats and huge bits of concrete and stuff from the seawalls that are broken.
Did you go seeing if there's any loot and stuff in the
I
boats?
did actually, yeah. I did actually. My little brother Ollie, he wanted to take one of the boats. He was like, "Can you put it on the roof?" It's a little 20-foot catamaran or something that just literally, and it was 60 meters away from the sea. We were there at high tides and it was right up the beach. He was asking us to put it onto the roof and take it home because he wanted his own boat.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so we'll leave him with his boat. Okay, today we're going to be looking at the weird news on the Express website. They're quite good. They find some stuff, and it's a good thing to do every week, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you can catch up on the random happenings of the week.
It is quite random, actually. We've looked at a few before we come on, and we are going in completely and utterly clueless onto the stories as well. So we're just going by the headlines. So should we start with... we'll start with this one. Okay, where is she? Fears the Loch Ness Monster after she disappeared.
Right.
The mythical creature that no one knows exists has disappeared, apparently.
One of those things. Is it there? Is it not? You never know.
Well, they said that I don't know. They just say Nessie spotters have said the news is very upsetting, and they are concerned as to where she has gone. Veteran expert Gary Campbell, who keeps a register of sightings, said no one had come forward in the last 18 months to say they'd seen the monster.
Maybe she's having some time off. It's just got a bit hectic. It's like, right, popping my head out a lot, and lots of people are seeing me, but I don't really get any satisfaction from my job. I'm going to go to Barbados.
Can she get out? Isn't Loch Ness one of those ones that they can't get out? There isn't like a river. I actually don't know. I'm going to get ridiculed probably. But is there a river or something that goes into the sea, or is it
like
closed?
a big lake? But maybe there's a hole underneath that she just sort of like squiggles into, and goes to Barbados.
Fair enough. Well, they're saying that's it. She's gone. No one's reported anything. She's gone.
She'll come back with a tan.
With a tan.
She'll just come back and everything will be fine. Everyone will be like, "Yay, she's back," and the news won't be very upsetting. That's a pretty anticlimactic news story, to be honest.
No, it's not really, because I've actually been to Loch Ness. I've been up to Loch Ness, and we were there, and it was 11 o'clock at night when we went to Loch Ness, so it was pitch black, and we'd been to a fish and chip shop in Kilmarnock, and decided to drive out to Loch Ness and do the whole, let's go to Loch Ness and maybe we'll see the Loch Ness Monster. And the moon was out in Kilmarnock, but a couple of miles down the road where Loch Ness is, it was completely horrible and cloudy and pitch black. I mean, no light penetrated, nothing there. It was horrible, and we sat for half an hour and didn't hear or see a damn thing.
Savage.
Oh, this one sounds cool. Okay. World's hottest pizza is 120 times spicier than a Vindaloo and can make tongues bleed.
This just sounds like that neck nomination. It's just like, we're just going to make things as stupid as possible.
Well, look at the two girls. Look, they don't look very happy, do they?
No.
They really don't look very happy. They're like, we're going to eat this really hot pizza. She's gagging on it and she's got a glass of milk.
What? They can only win £20 if they succeed.
Is it a prize?
Yeah.
What?
Right, brave food lovers can now attempt to eat the world's hottest pizza, which has been known to make tongues bleed and claims to be stronger than tear gas. The terrifyingly named Death by Pizza. Well, why would you eat that? Death by Pizza? That just doesn't sound like fun.
What's the reward? But they could win the pricely sum of £20 if they succeed.
So basically the price of the pizza.
Probably. And... what, £20 to compensate your backside on the day after?
Yeah.
Do you reckon they use those chilies that are hallucinogenic?
They might do.
Actually, do they actually use... they must use chilies. The dish is packed full of 20 Trinidadian... Moruga scorpion chilies, which are so hot they have been known to cause heart attack. They can cause heart attack. There's stick them on pizza. So, oh no, if you survive, you don't die, you get 20 quid.
Yay. I don't get the logic. It's
I don't know.
It's one of them things.
Look at her face though. She's not happy, is she? Look. She's like, oh God, I shouldn't have done this.
Maybe she's having an heart attack. That's an expression that's an heart attack's probably happening.
Look at him. Look at the schemer. Look at him. There's a picture of the chap who owns the place who's come up with the dish, and yeah, he looks like a right.
Looks a bit like Smeagol.
He does. He
like, precious pizza.
Yes.
One pizza to kill them all.
Looks like a twat as well. What else? Let's see what else is on here. Oh, this looks. Come on, this is going to be funny. Okay.
What's this?
This is the latest art craze that is sweeping. Well, it's probably only sweeping about 20 people in central London, to be honest. So that's pretty much the art community. But woman vomits dyed soya milk to create Jackson Pollocks.
So I'm taking it that Jackson Pollock is someone famous.
Yeah, he's a very famous pop artist, and oh my God, I'm sorry, but that's pathetic. What? You see this? Like, so she's drinking these different colours. It looks like she's drinking really runny paint, and she looks quite content. It's like she's in McDonald's having a milkshake or something like that. Next picture is her squatting with her fingers down her throat.
In high heels. Why would you do that line of work in high heels?
It's in high heels.
Right, okay.
And then there's a picture of her just throwing it up all over a bit of paper.
Oh.
Look at that!
If it wasn't... I don't see why you'd want vomit in your living room.
It's not vomit, it's soya milk that's been dyed, but...
Yeah, but it's vomit at the end of the day. Like, what does she use to stop it going off?
Don't does soy milk go off? It comes from plants, doesn't it?
Yeah, but surely it goes off. Like, to be honest, I wouldn't want to take the risk. You'd have like a dead animal smell in your living room when you walked in after about 3 weeks.
Is there a mention of money? I'm looking through this. Is there a mention of money? Despite regular retching, Millie, 27, insists that her work does not affect her health. She maintains a healthy vegans.
We've got nothing against vegans, by the way.
Yes, we do. They're idiots.
Bit of stupid.
No, they're just idiots. This is what they do. They do stupid things like, oh, do you know what would be really great? Look, get some soya milk, dye it green, and then throw it up all over the carpet, and then try and sell it to some idiot for many monies.
To be fair, the final...
She hasn't sold any.
The final outcome is... It's quite bright and random colours, but it's just splatters. And to be honest, I'm sure if you give a 5-year-old some paint, it'll eat it and probably throw it up in the same way.
No.
So
that is
don't try this at home, folks.
That is the aftermath of the death by pizza.
Yeah,
that's basically it.
Related stories.
They're tying in. This is the whole London thing, isn't it? They're all tying in. You're all crazy in the capital. You all really are. Well, the vegans anyway. Yeah. What else is there? Let's have a little look. Oh, Jesus. That dog's going to get told off. Okay, this one. I haven't heard of this. Have you?
What's it? What's the title? Right, that's rough. Pooch chews through his owner's prized £80,000 Aston Martin. I actually heard about this.
Oh my days.
I was told of this by word of mouth, like, because basically what happened was he went out. It was parked in like the courtyard wherever he lives. He's got loads of money. This bloke has.
He must do to have an 80 grand car that he can chew up and not burn the dog to the ground for.
But the thing is, now that's the thing. He obviously didn't care about his dog that much. He's had it for 4 years, I think it was. We'll have to have a look.
Yeah.
From a puppy, so it's raised it and everything like that. He got rid of the dog the next day.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Scroll down. I'm sure there's.
Let's have a look. How horrible! Right, Royston from Chesloy, Somerset, got Lucy 3 years ago and said she had never snacked on any of his possessions before she chewed on his car. Lucy does not get on with his other dog, and he was considering rehoming her before the incident, which was the last straw. That's rubbish.
Of course it is.
Lies. She avoided me after she did it, and she was gone the next day. I didn't tell the new owners what she had done. I expect when they hear, I'll find Lucy back on my doorstep.
Well, he doesn't deserve her to come back on the doorstep. Maybe we should get rid of him.
That guy is a prize arsehole.
Yeah, maybe we should get rid of him.
Because you know that dogs only choose stuff like that and do that when they're bored, because he looks like a twat. Do you know what? I'm really sorry, but the dog is the victim in this. Everybody should just watch Caesar Milan. You'll find out why dogs do this kind of thing, and it's actually this idiot's fault. That's not really comical.
It's obviously
it?
not.
I'm really miffed by that.
Right stimulation, not sexually.
You should have shat on the car.
Just obviously not getting enough exercise and playtime.
That dog should have pooed on the car, pooed in the car. Oh my days, this one's cool.
What's this?
Signs of a desperate nation. Apparently, this is how desperate Britain is. You know, we're all fighting each other for money. We're at the supermarkets murdering each other for the last can of baked beans and that sort of thing. Sign of a desperate nation? ? They are asking a question here. Thieves strip £60,000 car trapped by the floods. This is all that remains of a £60,000 car torn apart by thieves when it was temporarily abandoned after getting stuck in floods. The Audi RS5.
You'd be miffed.
Well, yeah, you'd be miffed, but the sign of a desperate nation? No, it's probably because the wheels were worth about £1,000
each.
It's because every single part on that car is worth a lot of money. It's called simple economics. It's not a sign of a desperate nation. It's a sign that Britain is still very, very much a strong entrepreneurial country. Because I tell you what, I probably wouldn't have stripped it. I would have just found someone with a Land Rover and I'd have had that, taken the number plate off of it, and you know, sold it for scrap. What's wrong with what they've done? The guy abandoned it. You know.
Well, if you look at this website, it's in a massive puddle. Like, you're talking
3 feet deep at least.
Yeah.
The guy, and he's not all the way through as well. So he's driven that car right into something that he shouldn't have driven it. And if you look, there's also, like, I think that is a sign thing for saying how deep the water is.
Right.
So well done, Audi drivers. You're all really clever. There's a sign that has the depth, and you know how tall your car is. They obviously don't know how tall their car is.
Yeah.
So he's driven it through. He's obviously got water everywhere. It's made it seize and stop and everything. And they've just stripped it. In fairness, why not?
So if you see any people in your local town with an Audi badge hanging around their neck from a chain,
Give them a
high five.
Yeah, a round of applause. Well done. Showing the world that we're still not completely defunct by on misery. What else is there here? This is crazy. The dog confessions ones. Oh yes. Have you ever seen those? The websites where they look.
With the pictures and the signs.
I puked on the duvet and tried to cover it up with a pillow.
That's awesome.
Labrador. I opened the door and let the robber in.
I wanted to play.
Go and see everything in my house. Just don't take the food. You can have the jewellery. I hid meat in the couch.
It looks like Chewbacca. This dog looks like Chewbacca in small form.
This is insane. Today was the first day my mum and dad trusted me to be out of my crate while they were gone. So I ate the blinds.
Didn't like the blinds, they were evil.
I welcomed the hedgehog to her new home by trying to eat her. My mum spent an hour plucking quills out of me.
Oh, it's priceless. Oh, good stuff.
Oh dear, that's it gives you a tickly throat giggling at those. I like that stuff. I like
The
that.
dogs look like so inconspicuous as well when the photos. They look like, why are you taking a picture of me?
Every dog has shame face.
I'm sorry.
The stat.
Except the Labrador. The
No.
Labrador just looks happy.
Yeah, he's like, because I get to stay indoors more. I get to stay on the sofa.
Worm.
Oh dear. What else is on this thing? Watch an incredible moment. Kiteboarder makes 25 minutes. Nah, that sounds boring. Proof. Pics show boredom of men around the world as they shop with wives and girlfriends. Yeah, that's true.
Just don't go with them.
Yeah, it's not true.
That's the reason why I'm single. Because I just don't care.
You won't go shopping.
Whoa, that was good. Herd of 90 flatulent cows causes barn to explode after gas.
Oh, yes! Oh, God, that's so good.
Right, there's a cow. You have to get onto the website. There's a cow with a flamer coming out of his bum. I don't know if it's photoshopped or real, but it's a pretty intense flame.
Belches and flatulence from the windy herd cause high levels of methane to build up in the cow's barn in the central German town of Rasdorf. A static electrical charge then caused the pungent gas to explode in a flash of flames, according to a police spokesman. One unfortunate cow was treated for birds. Although the rest of the herd was unharmed. How did they survive that?
I don't know.
The Burger King rep was waiting, wasn't he? He's like, oh my god, flame grilled! We're gonna buy it! The shed did not fare so well, suffering a damaged roof. You can just imagine loads of cows farting.
Just imagine it like a cartoon, like you just see, hear loads of cows farting and then the roof just blow off. Just fly 50 foot into the air and just smash on the floor.
They've had that pizza, haven't they, the dare, and there's just one cow with a lighter going, do I do it? Let's have a cow.
That's the one that got burns. Karma.
It's just cows.
Right, go down. I saw something good there.
What was that?
The incredible picture that proves Adolf Hitler lived to 95 with his Brazilian lover. What?
It's Brazilian. Okay.
This is the picture that proves Adolf Hitler did not die in his bunker and escape to Brazil, where he lived to the ripe old age of 95, a Nazi hunting author claims. So there's not proof, it's just a picture.
Hitler is said to have used the assumed name of Adolf Leipzig and was known to the 12,000 locals in Nossa Senhora do Livramento as the Old German. Do they not have any sort of media there? How could he possibly... Is that a picture? It's not really... I'm sorry.
It's not really a clear picture. It looks like you've got Play-Doh and you haven't quite put the eyes in yet.
Yeah, but... How... Oh, no. Here we go. Simeone Vinice Guerrero Diaz, who wrote Hitler in Brazil, His Life and His Death, claims he was in the area hunting for buried treasure using a map given to him by friends within the Vatican.
Right, so that's completely far-fetched. He blatantly just did some acid and was just like,
mate, I've lost World War II. I've completely messed this up. Right, okay. Oh, what am I going to do? Right, I'm going to go to the Vatican, get a treasure map. I'm going to Brazil. I'm going to become Adolf Leipzig, and I'm going to marry a local woman, and I'm going to hunt for buried treasure. Yeah. Okay.
It's just Indiana Jones has gone wrong.
She's actually, this woman, Simone is a Brazilian Jew, so she's going to have a very strong opinion on this, refuses to accept that the Fuhrer shot himself in his Berlin bunker on April 30th, 1945, and she is demanding that Leipzig's remains be exhumed and his DNA tested.
Against living relatives of Hitler.
Wow. This actually might not be a joke.
Well, it's just a bit far-fetched at the moment.
It's just a really angry woman.
We're going to look back these days, and look back at this video in a while and just be like, how we were wrong. Or, we were right.
We've actually learnt something really, really... I didn't know that.
Neither
I had no idea that. It's not too bad. You guys got to take a look at The Express. It's the UK version, and it's in the news, and it's like the weird bit, and it's quite funny actually. It's quite. There's a few other things we haven't done there, like man posed as animal lover to adopt at least 15 black cats, then serve them for dinner. Oh my days!
Right, how did you miss that?
Okay, he served. What? How is it? What is it with people? An unnamed man pretended to be a Moggy fan and would visit various sanctuaries asking for plump black cats. But the married father of two then killed them and ate them. He even put them in dishes to serve to his friends and family. Why would you do that?
That cat meat in my burgers.
What? Look at that poor cat. Look at him.
Well, I don't know if that's the exact cat.
Obviously not. If he's been eaten, he's not going to be there.
How do you know?
Does it say? He went to animal... No, that's not it.
So
That's not a cat. A man adopted...
That is a cat.
No, that's not the cat.
Oh.
Well, I don't know, is it?
Well, actually, I doubt there'd be really nice photos of them if the man just got them home.
Yeah, but the adoption centres might have had like photos of them before they were adopted by him.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, this is fantastic. I love this website. We're going to have to do,
Well,
we'll do this every week.
We'll be our Sunday thing. So tune in on Mondays and find out some weird and wonderful news for the week.
Okay, we'll see you next time, guys. Thank you.
Bye.